Now, if you want big distance with little to no effort, well then this is the secret to creating exactly that. And I bet you have never considered it before. And that is all in your left arm. So your left arm has an immediate impact on the distance you'll create because it is the target side of your body. So if that moves slow, like the lead arm moving slow here, you're going to have inconsistent striking and you're also going to have very short distance. Where immediately, if I go and speed up that left arm, it's the target side of my body, it is going to immediately get me hitting the ball further with much better striking. And this is something we hear the top long drivers in the game talk about to create much bigger, more effortless distance. But it has actually nothing to do with physically trying to get that left arm going faster. But it has everything to do with moving the left side of the body properly. So getting the left arm faster, you won't achieve it by trying to move that left arm fast. It's all about the body. So that's what I did in my 2 swings out at the beginning of the video. I was moving my left side of the body different. With the one that I hit shorter, I was keeping my left leg flexed, so really bent. If my left leg is staying bent going through the ball, my left arm's gonna move slow. Because if I then move and get that left leg straightening, extending or posting up, that left arm is going to immediately fling and propel through the shot. So left side extension is our key there. So if we are getting that left side to extend, really straighten, really snap, it really catapults that left arm going through the shot here. Even if I just grab a stick, you're going to be able to hear, just with me, just that sharp parallel here, snapping my left leg, hear the whoosh. So you can hear that little bit of a whoosh going through that impact area. That's all just via snapping that left leg. If I keep it straight and try to physically drag it, way less of a whoosh compared to. So it really creates that last little bit of speed, left side extension. And when we're extending that left side, again, it doesn't really feel like we're speeding up going through the golf ball. It actually feels like we're doing the opposite. It feels like we're almost decelerating to some extent because we're putting almost the brakes on. But when we're putting that brakes on, that momentum is going to have that real fast end point going through that golf ball. Again, it is just a feeling. We are actually getting faster. It feels like we're generally going slower because of that left leg braking. Because again, why does that get us moving so much faster? 2 big reasons. So technicality of it is when we're snapping that left leg straight, look at my left hip. See how it's rotating. See how it's going more back? It's clearing more when I'm getting that left leg snapping. Whereas if I'm trying to turn with my left leg bent, I really can't get that much rotation. So it helps me with that last little bit of hip rotation going through the shot. So that's great. That's going to help the speed continue, the momentum to continue to flow. But also extension of the body, so the vertical force. If I am going in a downswing with a good sequencing, getting a little bit of a lowering as I turn, and then as I get to shaft parallel, if I snap that left leg, that's the force I put into the ground, is coming back out again. So it gets that vertical force spiking and coming out of the ground. We know that vertical force is the biggest speed producer in the golf swing. So we're really taking advantage of rotation and vertical force, which means big distance. That's, like we said, the simplicity of it being like a catapulting effect. That's how it creates that catapulting effect. So let's talk about 2 drills to really be able to feel this, and a feel for on the golf course to apply it immediately out there. So first drill is something that we demonstrated at the beginning of the video, and that is just grabbing a alignment stick, getting yourself to shaft parallel to the ground right here. Let me move these balls, otherwise I will hit them with the stick. And then all we do, we get this moving through the impact area via just extending that left leg and really hearing a loud whoosh as we do so. So really getting that left side to snap. That's going to pull everything around. That's going to pull the left shoulder up and around. That's that extension, and that's also going to help with the rotation, like we know with that lower body. If we do it from this angle, look at that rotation that I'm getting by just extending that left leg. If you want to have a little swing up as you do it, just a bit of dynamic movement, absolutely go for it. Just to get that momentum going. And you can see even just that little extra momentum creates a louder whoosh as you start to extend that left leg. So that's a good way to get the feeling of it in that sense. Here's another way to get the feeling. This is the one I've talked about on the channel quite often. Get your stick, pull it down a little bit away from the target there. It's on the foot line, but it's around a foot or two just outside your right foot. And then all we want to do again is extend that left leg, and that's it. No other movement. But you're going to see then the stick's going to drag and it's going to elevate into where a driver ball position is. So get it going up into the air at around about where a driver ball position is, just via extending the left leg. A lot of you will start to feel a burning sensation. The left leg, that's because you're really working it hard. Again, these really isolate that movement and get you feeling it. Feels are what we want. We want drills that create the feel, because then that goes straight to the feeling on the golf course. So the feeling on the golf course is literally when we are getting to around shaft parallel to the ground, so around impact area, really feeling like that left leg really snaps. So just feel like it's snapping straight, because what that's doing, that's extending the whole left side of the body, getting you all those good benefits we've talked about. So nice and simple, snap that left leg. Hear so many tour players talk about this. So snap the left leg. There we go, lovely. So you might be thinking as well, okay, does that apply the same to driver? Yes, this is super, super important for driver. But I generally want to see players do this a little bit earlier with driver. I want to see players do this with driver when they're around halfway down the downswing. So from in between left arm parallel to shaft parallel, this kind of area, I want to see the left leg start to extend. Because like we talked about, when the left leg extends, that pulls and extends that left side, pulls the left shoulder up and around, which then helps an upward angle of attack occur. So if we do it earlier, like with driver in the downswing, snapping that left leg, that's going to encourage us more for the angle of attack. So that's great. Do it mid backswing with driver, late downswing. I might say backswing, mid downswing with driver, late downswing with irons. So why we want to do it late downswing with irons is because that's going to help us with all that rotational benefit, with the extension benefit, with that catapulting move, without it affecting angle of attack. So that's how you can still get that club moving down into the ground when you're doing it at around impact area. So from shaft parallel into the golf ball. And there we go. And that's how we're going to have really great distance without much effort. If you really want to take and get the most out of the golf swing, here's a secret, and again, but you never considered it, moving and snapping that left leg straight. So if you enjoyed this video, click that like button if you want more golf instruction, just like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button too, to be notified every time I put out a video.